Welcome to Reread. I have 3 short stories to go over with you today. The first one is from, I think it's from Hyperspace, Idiot's Array, written by Rich Hanley. And this is the one when I first got to meet Rich Hanley. I was so excited. I said, "You're the guy who wrote Idiot's Array." He's like, yeah. I guess he doesn't get recognized for that much. But I loved Idiot's Array, so rereading it again, it was just as fun. Someone sends a droid replica, looking like a human, but it's actually a droid, to assassinate Lando. It explodes, but Lando makes it out. And so he and Lobot go on a mission to find out who, is wanting him dead. Now, he thinks it's Raynar, the previous Baron Administrator, and he is right, of course. But there's a bounty hunter, Thune, who's going after him too. For a short story, there is tons of EU connections here. L. Neil Smith's novels are mentioned more than once. Lobot keeps calling him Baron. He said, "And don't call me Baron." He went, and then he goes, "Yes." And then later on, Lobot says something else. "Correct. I will get right to it, Baron." And then Lando goes, "Oh, it's like Vufu Ra never left." And I was like, yes, I get it. That's funny. There's a lot of good humor in here. A lot of stuff from A.C. Crispin is in here. A lot of other short stories are mentioned from Tales, how he got to become Baron Administrator of Cloud City. Mungo Baobab is in this as a supporting character. And eventually, of course, he's going to, Lando gets the upper hand, and, the Baron is taken care of for good now. He's no longer a threat. Boy, oh boy, do I love it. It feels, this is so weird, because even though Rich Hanley writes it his own way, it has a lot of flavor and flair like L. Neil Smith wrote Lando. For instance, he's calling Lobot, "Come on, old man, let's go find an adventure," And I like that kind of dialogue. It works with Lando, He's the gentleman's, scoundrel, and he's just so much fun to read. The short story is excellent, Now, I am biased. I love Lando Calrissian. I absolutely love him. All right, so the next one is from Star Wars Insider 148. It's called Silver and Scarlet, another character that I really like. Scarlet Hawk, who's in the Honor Among Thieves book that doesn't come out. This is the little short story for the Insider that gave you an introduction to her character. Basically, when things go wrong, she takes control of the situation and achieves the goal. It's kind of written in first person. I don't like that, but I do like Hark. I'm looking forward to reading Honor Among Thieves later on down the line. This was just a short story, like I said, promoting the book, and it's just a little adventure. There's nothing much to it. Doesn't connect to anything. But Hark is another character that, it's so sad. She got introduced very late into the EU, but I was totally on board with this character. I thought it was a really good character. Anyway, the last one I want to talk about is from the Wild Space Omnibus by Dark Horse. It's one of the mini Star Wars Weekly adventures. It's called The Weapons Master. During a mission, Princess Leia tells Luke a story about how she got to be such a crack shot. She met the Weapons Master, some guy who had a history with Bail Organa. Bail Organa saved his life back during the Clone Wars. They used to fight in the Clone Wars together. A prequel Clone War reference. And so he finds out Leia and says, "I'm going to teach you how to shoot a blaster, my dear," And so he's kind of a big husky fellow, but he's good with an aim and a blaster. So he's teaching the princess, and as they're going through this, sharing this adventure together, she's getting to be a better and better shot, better use with the blaster. Well, someone gets the upper hand on Princess Leia, but she gets killed by the Weapons Master. She goes, "You saved my life." He goes, "Yes. Now Bail and I are even." And then he goes to kill Princess Leia, because he always pays his debt. And so that's the thing. He was hanging around Princess Leia so he could save her life. Since Bail Organa was gone now, he couldn't save Bail's life, but he can save his daughter's life. He goes, "Okay, now we're even. Now I'm going to kill you." He's not their friend. So when he draws on Princess Leia is way too fast and draws on him and kills the Weapons Master. And he goes, "Oh, I've taught you too well," and then dies. It's okay. The artwork, Princess Leia's face does not look like Princess Leia. It's kind of fun to watch some of this old artwork. It's a fun read, but, I was like, okay, like this big husky dude is, just the way he acted and talked. And he had someone called Gribble or Dribble or something, some little alien that sacrificed himself to save Princess Leia too. But, it seems like a a big, long, winding road to get to just revenge, you know. But I get it. He wanted to call it even Stevens with Bail Organa before he killed Princess Leia. All right, so take it as you are. It's just a Wild Space Omnibus short story from a Star Wars weekly. Folks, that's it for now. See you next time.